This part of the video is to show you how to test the software to see if it works on your computer. This is before you would compile it to make it into a C program, C sharp program, or a Windows executable. Um, so first thing you do, it's in a debug. It normally comes up in this state, but sometimes you change this to release. Now in the last video I showed you, I moved a file into a folder, which is, if I right click over here, it should come up with where I can find the directories. Open folder in File Explorer. And what I did was I put the INI file. Now you see there's files in here because I've already run this, and tried to set it up. I've done a build already. And then there's nothing in here. So I'm going to go ahead and run this again. What you're going to see is a file will show up in here, which will be an INI file. And it'll show up after I create one. I can create multiples. But this is how you run the debug. And again, this is just so you can test the software to make sure it's going to work before you install it. This is for debugging in case you find problems. So there's nothing here. I can create a new file. And when I do this, you'll see a file will be created inside of here. I'm just going to call it new file 1. And there it is right there. I'll go ahead and just put something in here. July 4th. And I'm going to do this as fast as I can because I already know that this works for me. Add an image. There's a good one. I like that one. Here's another one. Now we'll go to video. And I'll add a video. Here we go. And that sounds good. Okay, now I'm just going to update the row. And then I'm going to add a new row. I'll add a new one. And this one, I'm going to put something in here just to prove it works. I don't need to put much. I just want to make sure it works. Like that. And then today. And then I'll just update row. And you see it only updated a few things. And now we'll go ahead and look at it. And it looks like it works. Look. Looks like it's working. So that's pretty good. I can go back and edit the file if I want to, or I don't have to edit the file. Again, if I do edit the file and I do click on this bottom row, it says select a valid row because there's nothing selected. It can't do anything. That fixed a bug that I had found. And again, there might be more in here. I can delete this file or I can create another one. You'll see another file pop up there, new 2. Like that. And then I'm just going to add a couple of rows on here. They'll all be empty. And you see it popped up there. And here's what it looks like inside these. So those are all empty. This one has, some things in here. See the comment sections. Well, this is a wrapper, so that's kind of confusing. So it's all on one line right now. But my problem before was it was going on to this line and then the next line. But I fixed that. So that's working now. And I can delete files. Watch, I can delete it up there too. If I don't need it, and I'll delete this one, and I don't need it, and now it works. So it looks like it works there. So that would be the debug mode. Then release mode, you just put it in release. Now this time you don't press this one, you press this one. This is now it's actually doing a build while it's doing a release as well. The release, I'd also put that folder in the release folder. So it's right here. As you see, there was nothing in here, but there probably will be, after it builds. So release folder. Yeah, there it is. Now it's in there. And then there's nothing in here now. I'll go ahead and create a new one. I mean, I know this is going to work because I've tested it so many times. And I'm going to do that. I'll just add a few rows. And you can see the file is there now. I'll add another one. Add one row. Now there's two files. If you look at it, it shows there's four files. They're all empty. Or two files, but it's four entries. And this one has two entries. And does it remove the rows? It does. It's pretty neat. So I just grab it. And what I'll do, I'll just put a date on here so you can see it. Actually, I'll put it on this one so you can see. Well, I'll put it on that one too. So you can see it remove the rows. Now I'll take that one. I'll remove that row. And I'll remove that row. And then go ahead and finish. And we look at it and say it worked. So that's good. The next, I'll show you how to do a build. That took a lot of time. I'm going to go ahead and think about my next steps because I want to make sure that this works well and that you can build, and not have any problems.